gente. Pues nada, chavales, aquí estamos tomando un bañuco en el río que pasa por Sázava. Y nada, vamos a continuar donde lo dejamos la otra vez en las misiones principales, que era justo aquí, a esta cabaña donde habíamos llegado. Y habíamos guardado la partida para poder continuar ahora en este capítulo con nuestra investigación. Teníamos que reunirnos con una serie de personas, que eran los sayones estos, si recordáis. Y vamos a echar un vistazo porque hace ya un tiempo que no tal, a ver qué es lo que había que hacer. Estamos haciendo la misión principal, los dados se han lanzado. Entonces tengo que llegar al lugar acordado para la reunión en los pantanos cercanos a Sázava. Esto es aquí al ladito. Y nada, recordamos que acabábamos de salir del monasterio, ¿no? Acabábamos de huir de ahí. Habíamos matado al tío este, al pío. Y nada, vamos a ver qué nos cuentan los sayones y cómo podemos investigar a través de estas personas todos los crímenes que está habiendo contra la corona en el reino de aquí. Así que vamos a avanzar un poquitín desde este punto y enseguida llegaremos al lugar en donde tendríamos que hacer unas señales de humo para que acudiesen a nosotros, si mal no recuerdo. Perfecto, estamos aquí y ves, enseña. Vale. Creo que estaba mal escrita esa frase. Enseñar un fuego, ¿no? Prender sería. Aquí estamos con la ropa del monasterio, que tuvimos que huir. Y nada. Quiero deciros que la parte del monasterio la pasé muy deprisa, porque tengo ganas de empezar el Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 y me he propuesto que hasta que no me pase este no le voy a comprar. Pero si por lo que sea hay algún comentario en este vídeo en el que, oye, Calderón, pásate lo del monasterio, las misiones, tal, que quiero ver cómo es, que no sé qué. Cargo una partida y me lo paso tranquilamente, no os preocupéis. He dejado una partida guardada justo a tiempo para poder entrar y hacer todo lo que hay secundario y opcional por ahí. Así que si alguien lo quiere ver y me lo pone en los comentarios, lo subiré.
But enough of this chit chat. Let's get down to business. We heard there was some trouble at the monastery. Question is, was it the right sort? Did you do that job we agreed?
Do you think I'd be sitting here if I didn't do it?
How should I know? The world's full of idiots.
It's done.
You've got proof?
He had this on him.
Aye. That says all right. What did you do with
He
the body?
desactivado el HDR para ofreceros la mejor calidad posible en YouTube, ya que YouTube no procesa muy bien el HDR en formato WebM y es la única manera que tengo de grabarlo desde PlayStation 5. Y me estoy dando cuenta, por ejemplo, no sé cómo se verá el renderizar, pero por ejemplo a este tío se le ve bien, sin embargo a Henry, con los pelos que tiene, ¿no? No sé si veis encima de la cabeza que se ve una cosa un poco rara. Es por eso, yo creo, porque tengo el HDR desactivado, para que cuando vosotros lo veáis, no lo veáis
I just have to make sure you did what was needed.
mal de colores.
Not even a mouse can get into that part of the monastery, so no choice but to trust you.
And do you trust me?
Yeah.
What now?
What now? You did your job. Welcome. We need people like you.
But what do you need people like me to do?
I'm just the crimp. All I do is recruit. Now you get to go to our camp and find out everything you need to know.
Where?
Are you seriously telling me you didn't notice the camp? Not too observant, are you? Well, there's a hill above Sasso, and on top there's an old abandoned fort. Oh, it's not as abundant as it used to be. That's where the camp is. Go there and report to a fellow by the name of Eric. Tell him Kozliak sent you.
And they'll let me in just like that?
Good point. I almost forgot. At the gate, show them the special dye you took off Pius. That's our sign.
That's all?
That's all. You'll learn everything you need to know at Vranik. And hurry up. I've got a feeling there's something being planned. Aren't you
Vale.
meant to be in the monastery, lad?
Pues una pista más. Sabemos que están en las colinas de aquí. Y tenemos que ir a informar. Sabemos que están en las colinas de Sázava. Y que tenemos que ir allí y ya estamos básicamente dentro, ¿no? Estos han decidido que es buena opción meternos ahí. Y es lo único que hace falta para entrar en su campamento. Entonces vamos a hacer una parada rápida ahora en Ratech. Y nos vamos a contarle ahí a Sidracin y a Janus todo lo que ha descubierto Henry en estos últimos días. Pues nada, ya estamos aquí.
You're playing truant from the monastery, aren't you?
Le he cagado un poco con venir con el hábito puesto, pero bueno, no pasa nada. Ahora nos vamos a ir a cambiar de ropa, a mirar un poco cómo estamos de armas, de pociones, de todo. Y aquí les tenemos a los dos juntitos. Vamos a ver qué se cuentan.
Sir, I have news, and I'm sorry to say it's nothing good.
After everything that's happened, you have even worse news. That's almost impressive.
I'm afraid so. It's going to happen again, and on an even bigger scale.
You're full of good cheer, aren't you? What exactly will happen?
It seems the Pribyslavitz encampment was just the start, and they're far from defeated.
How did you find out?
I found a recruiting agent who works for them, and let him recruit me.
Ah, God's holy hat. You never cease to surprise me, lad.
And what did you find out?
They have another much bigger encampment in Vranik near to Sasau.
What do those bastards want? And who the hell are they?
To hurt us? Conquer the region? I'm not sure yet, but I can find out.
How?
I'm one of them now. I have their secret sign. I know where their camp is. All I have to do is go and take a look.
That's out of the question. It's too risky.
Sire, compared to everything I went through to get this, it will be child's play. I already passed their test. They trust me.
Then we'll have to attack them before things get out of hand. Ideally, right now when they're not expecting us. Once we catch that mangy little shit, we can ask him nicely what he wants. But then again, before we attack, it would be useful to have a spy go and scout out how many of them there are and what they're up to.
I don't want you to take any unnecessary risks.
It's much less risky than our raid on Pribyslavitz.
All right then, Hal. Go there and find out how many of them there are, and what their plans are, whatever you can. But don't stick your neck out too far.
Yes, sir.
Godspeed, lad.
Vale. Vale, os comento, he cogido en la posada y he sacado las pociones que creía que eran necesarias para hacer esto, para tener en el inventario por si acaso, y he sacado el escudo que es de mi pueblo, de Pribislavis, el del jabalí. Entonces me he venido a comprar aquí la espada de Herodes, que yo la tengo ya en el inventario, pero la tengo al 75% y no la quería afilar. Y cuando me he puesto a pagarla, me he dado cuenta que claro, que para entrar al monasterio, por si acaso pasaba algo con el tema del dinero, lo dejé en el baúl. Entonces vine y no tenía dinero. Entonces me he vuelto al baúl a sacar el dinero. Y ahora pues lo que os he comentado ya antes, que claro, lo cortaré, no lo vais a ver, así que os lo vuelvo a contar. Que básicamente es que para la ocasión me voy a vestir con ropas nuevas. Voy a venir a comprar aquí, ya que me sobra el dinero, unos escudos y unas cosas. O sea, el escudo no, porque ya le tengo unas armaduras y tal. Y me voy a ir para allá con la ropa limpia. Entonces, ya con la ropa limpia, después para solucionar el tema del sueño, lo que voy a hacer va a ser ir directamente ¿cómo se llama? A la casa de baños. y a tomar por culo. Pues nada, llevamos ya un buen rato de gameplay y no hemos hecho prácticamente nada. De momento vamos a ir aquí a las putas un rato a ver qué tal.
God grant you health. How may I help you?
I'd like to make use of the bath.
So what are you...
I'd like a private bath for 2.
That can be arranged, but you'll pay in advance.
Vale, y una vez hecho todo esto, que es mucho tiempo para no hacer nada, la verdad, pues vamos a empezar a hacer cosas de verdad útiles. Estamos ya en Sázava, espero que se haga de día, para viajar de día. Y nada, son las 7 de la mañana y estamos yendo poco a poco para el campamento de estos cabrones ahí en Brannick, en las montañas. Vamos a ir a buscarles y a ver qué podemos averiguar. Bueno, creo que esto lo voy a saltar hasta que llegue un poco a la zona, porque al final no os vais a perder por el camino. Entonces voy a adelantarme un poco hasta que vaya llegando. O sea, simplemente hay que seguir hacia el punto A. Vale, pues aquí estamos en Brannick. Aquí tenemos la base de estos hijos de la gran puta. Y vamos a buscar la puerta. A ver dónde está la entrada. Cuidado, si entras en el fuerte Brannick se pueden cancelar algunas misiones en curso. Bueno, no pasa nada. La pela. Punto de viaje rápido. Y aquí está la puerta. Vamos a enseñar la ubicación exacta en el mapa. Perfecto. Pues nada, a ver qué nos depara el destino.
What do you want?
Let me inside.
Inside, eh? What's the password then?
I came here for a game.
Show me that. Aye. Alright. Welcome to Vranik, comrade.
Thank you for your kind welcome, comrade. Who should I report to?
Eric. He should be in the house, at the top.
That was easy. Now I better take a look around here.
Filth and stink everywhere. Should have stayed home.
Vale.
Have you seen Eric? I need to speak with him.
Do you see that big ruined house on the hill? That's where he usually is. His armor's that bright, you can't miss him.
How goes it?
Not bad. I've only been here a few days, but I ain't complaining. Food, booze, and good company. Well, company.
How did you end up here anyway?
Me? You're a bit green around the gills, aren't you? Me? I'm right at home here, see? Whenever the lords are fighting each other, you'll find me and my trusty sword on one side or the other. Whichever pays best.
Hey, I'm new here. Can you tell me what's going on?
That's what it looks like. Boozing. What else is there to do? Some stupid fuck is trained to keep up their fighting form, but why bother? This kind of force. We'll go through any opposition like a knife through butter.
Have you heard anything about what we'll be doing next?
Of course. Early tomorrow morning, there'll be a big sortie. Everyone around here knows that.
Vale. Pues vamos a investigar un poco esto. No sé si a todos los NPCs estos... Sí, todos tienen las mismas opciones de diálogo. Así que vamos a echar un vistazo rápido. Tal vez les pueda envenenar la comida, no estoy seguro. Vamos a ver un poco qué hay por aquí. Y hablar con el Eric este. Si os fijáis, aquí no hay calderos para poder echar envenenamientos ni movidas de esas. Así que... Ah, mira, aquí hay uno. Hostia, son unos cuantos, ¿eh?
Pretty impressive. These fellows are paupers, that's for sure.
I did the cooking yesterday, and I'm on the night watch tonight.
Oh, buen Dios, pero unos cuantos, unos cuantos.
If you want something done, you got to do it yourself. Fucking got a piss.
Bisek, ¿quién será este?
I've had enough of this shit.
Not only strong outer walls, but inner ones too. This isn't good. This must be where the commanders are.
Making strife, oh, so it is a robber's life.
Ahora les mato a todos aquí dentro, me cago en Dios, que os apostáis. Pues bueno, no los he contado, pero más de 40 hay seguramente. Pues aquí estamos, este es el hijo de puta este que debe mandar aquí.
What do you want?
Kozlik sent me.
Ah, more reinforcements. You're the one from the monastery.
Yes, sir.
So you really killed that turncoat?
Yes, sir.
Well done. I heard about you, and quite honestly, I didn't think you'd succeed. So can you handle a sword?
Yes, I know what I'm doing.
Well, I think it's best if we put you to the test. Go to our combat master, Vanyek. He'll soon find out what you're made of. Just go downhill, as far as the stockade. His tent is right next to the training arena.
All right, sir.
Pues nada. Y así a simple vista, desde que llegamos aquí, disculpad si me oís un ruido raro, que estoy comiendo un poquito. Y nada, lo que os comentaba. Cuando lleguéis aquí lo que tenéis que hacer es echar un vistazo rápido un poco a todo. De lo que estoy viendo, Henry hace como algunas anotaciones, ¿no? Algunos comentarios. Y una vez vayáis a hablar con el Eric este, que al final es el que manda por aquí, va a poner en duda que sabéis combatir. Entonces tenéis que venir a buscar a un tío y tener un combate con él para que te diga, vale, no me pegues. Y ahí ya pues no sé lo que pasará, vamos a ver. Este debe ser maestro de combate. Uf, vamos a fundir a un maestro en combate.
Hi, that's me. What do you want?
I'm Henry. Eric said you'd try me out to see how good I am with the sword.
Ah, another greenhorn. Nice to see Kozlik's doing his job. Mind you, most of the peasants he sends me couldn't fight a pile of manure with a pitchfork. Hey, don't I know you from somewhere? You look familiar.
¿Le damos o no le damos?
Yes, you taught me sword fighting in Scallis.
Wait now. Yes, I do remember. We met at the alehouse. Well, I'm glad you made it out alive. I took to my heels before it even started. All right, let's see what you're good for. Have you got a weapon? If not, you can borrow one
Hijo
over
de
there.
puta, mira quién es.
Now, are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right, let's see what you're made of.
Te vas a cagar, hijo de la gran puta.
Where are you going? I thought you wanted to fight. Ah! Jesus, you got me. You're a lot better than most of the fuckers here, lad. Well done.
I've had a bit of practice.
So I see. I'll tell Eric what you've got in you. Don't worry about that. But so you don't think old Vanyek has passed it, I'll teach you one trick you'll be glad to know.
Oh, that's very generous of you.
Well, I don't want to take it to the grave with me. All right, listen. Before you start twisting and turning, Take a good firm stance with your legs wide apart, like this.
Ah,
As if you're about to let off a huge fart.
I think I've got it. Thanks.
pues no sé para qué me ha servido tener las charlas con este, pero la verdad es que me encantaría matarle. Nunca he sido consciente, obviamente esto yo ya me lo he pasado, no me recordaba de esta parte porque no me acuerdo todo, me lo pasé hace años. Pero yo nunca he sido consciente de que el tío este que te enseña a combatir al principio del juego, en el corral ese que había ahí a la derecha de Scalis, era un hijo de puta que estaba ya con estos, que sabía lo que iba a pasar y que decidió no decirme nada para que pudiera sacar a mis padres de ahí. Entonces, como tenga la oportunidad de cepillarle el forro, se lo cepillo.
What is it? I went to the fight master as you ordered, and I...
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
I think I know what's troubling the young master. He's surprised to see me here. And the feeling's mutual. When did you start recruiting Radzig's people, Eric?
Radzig?
Indeed. This boy is very dear to him. And I expect he's looking for this? Am I right, young man?
You bastard.
He's coming round.
I apologize for the discomfort, but it's for your own safety. And ours, of course. You can count yourself lucky, lad. I'm gonna keep you alive. I'm sure your father will pay a nice fat ransom for you.
My father's dead. That lackey of yours wouldn't even let me bury him.
He doesn't know, Eric. Nobody told him. He told me, a foreigner, but not him. How very inconsiderate. I'm sure you'd rather hear it under different circumstances and from someone else, boy. But beggars can't be choosers. Your father, your real father, is alive. You even know him. It's your liege lord, Radzig Kobyla. Although, how much can he really care about you? Here you are, a homeless orphan, and he still hasn't acknowledged you. Your parents are both dead, aren't they? I thought so. And yet, Radzig still hasn't told you the truth. Could it be that he's ashamed of you? I wonder if you'll want to pay that ransom after all. Well, best not think about that. If your father won't pay your ransom, you have no value to me.
My father's dead.
I understand why you feel that way. My own childhood was not dissimilar. How strange that we should have something in common. But I've delayed long enough. Now it's time for you to tell me why you came here.
I was looking for my father's sword, which was stolen by a certain bastard.
And I found it. But I wonder which father you mean. In a way, it belongs to both.
Doesn't matter who it belongs to. I'm gonna kill you with it.
You're hardly in a position to threaten me. But now I think of it, why not? When your father, your real father, pays, I'll give you an opportunity to try.
I think that's very generous of you.
Isn't it?
Radzig will crush you, and I'll be there to see it.
I very much doubt it. You spied on our camp. You must realize that your father hasn't a fraction of the forces I've gathered. And now, with the king in captivity, there's no one to levy troops to come to your aid. Even united with Hanush and Divish, your father couldn't raise more men than I have. The only force in this country capable of defeating me is Sigismund's. And he pays me. When he wins, I win. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything. So meet the new lord of the realm.
A man like you will never rule here.
Have you never heard of Lord Sokol of Lamberg? or Sahinek the Dry Devil. They fought for your king and plundered the estates of the lords in Austria, just as I'm doing here. Like they say, the stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Sir, it's time.
Now, I'm afraid I have more important business to attend to. I'll leave Udo here to keep you company. And let's hope for both our sakes that your father pays up. Farewell.
Rot in hell!
Knock some manners into him, Udo.
Bueno, no sé quién es el tío ese que lleva la bufanda en la cabeza, pero en cuanto le trabe no le voy a dejar puestos ni los dientes en la boca. Palabra.
Henry, wake up. Can you hear me?
Jesus, that brutally worked you over.
Here. Try to drink.
I thought you'd never come round.
How do you know my name?
Don't you recognize me?
Zbyszek. You fucking traitor. You throw me to those bastards, and then look me in the eye like nothing happened.
Shh, quiet. Maybe we started off on the wrong foot. But I'm your only chance to get out of here alive. So do you want my help or not?
Vale, vale. Pues ya sabemos quién era ese hijo de puta. Debe ser el que fue a buscar la... El que le estaba queriendo quitar la pala ahí al perro.
Out of here. But if you'd rather, I can leave you to rot and get the shit kicked out of you by Istvan's bruiser.
So what exactly are your reasons?
Nothing you need to care about. Let's just say it's a personal matter.
But I do care. I don't believe a word you say. I know you're up to something. So you better try harder to convince me, or I'm not going anywhere with you.
Not a day passes without these cutthroats pulling daggers on each other. And I'm the youngest, so they make a slave out of me.
A bandit's life isn't quite how you imagined it, eh? My heart bleeds. But you could easily make a run for it on your own. Why bother with me?
Look, I just want to live a normal life. For that, I need peace and some coin. You need to get out of here, and you've got coin. My help won't cost you a tenth of what Istvan would want from Sir Radzig. Why shouldn't we help each other?
How do you propose to do it?
Finally, we're getting somewhere. I know a way you can get out of the fortress without anyone seeing you. I'll untie you, and you'll have to make your own way there. It shouldn't be hard at this time of night. I'll wait for you outside. Afterwards, you'll tell your noble father I helped you so they don't hang me. And naturally, you'll pay me something for the risk I'm taking.
Risk? Sounds riskier for me than for you.
Not really. What are they going to do with you if they catch you? They want to ransom you, so the worst they'll do is lock you up again. But me, who was supposed to be guarding you and let you escape?
What about my possessions?
Eric has your things. It would be suicide to try and get to them. Forget them.
Oh, wonderful. So I'm supposed to make a run for it like this?
It'd be better if you wore something to blend in, it's true. But I can't go and get you anything. I'm supposed to be guarding you. So if I leave my post, I'll have to avoid the others just the same as you.
Venga, vamos.
Let's get out.
Al final todo lo que llevaba encima lo puedo... Hostia, el dinero. Bueno, luego lo recuperaré, me
Swear
imagino.
you'll tell Sir Radzig I helped you. And that you'll pay me.
You have my word.
Alright, I'll have to trust you're a man of honor. Now listen, I found a place where you can easily get out. Down in the camp on the slope above Sasau, there's a place where they throw the waste over the wall. The pile of shit reaches almost to the top of the stockade. All we have to do is jump over and we'll have a soft landing. Then we're free
free and covered in shit. So that's all.
Well, first, we both have to get there. We can't let anyone see either of us. I'm supposed to be guarding you, and you're... Well, I'm supposed to be guarding you. So there shouldn't be anyone outside in front of the barn. When you're out, go left along by the wall. There are cliffs everywhere. I'll wait for you not far from the camp, by the dead tree between the path.
Pues vamos. Nada de nada me han dejado estos hijos de puta. Vale, chavales, menos mal que he guardado la partida con el Snap Redentor que tenía. Menos mal. Lo primero que quiero deciros es que no os volváis locos buscando una ganzúa. Aquí tenéis las llaves del baúl con las que igualmente vais a poder acceder a vuestro inventario. Lo segundo es que busquéis por el campamento, si es que no lleváis vosotros encima, lo máximo que podáis de vida, de pociones, de todo lo que... Tomaros todo lo que tengáis. O sea, pero todo. Luego investigar. Por aquí hay algunos baulillos que tienen cosas interesantes. Snap Redentor, etc. Y poco a poco. Guardad toda la poción que tengáis para este punto de ahora, para el de la huida, y guardar la partida con, ya bien sea uno de los Snap Redentor que hay en ese baúl, que los vais a tener sí o sí, o si tenéis vosotros en el inventario, pues tomároslos. Y nada, dicho esto, nos vamos a... Pensé que se podía robar este baúl. Nos vamos a tomar la poción de chotacabras para ver en la oscuridad, la que acabamos de conseguir. Y vale, ahora lo que vamos a hacer con esto es ir tirando hacia la salida. Hay dos maneras de hacerlo, corriendo o más poco a poco. Creo que es imposible hacerlo sin que te vean, pero bueno, yo voy a intentarlo la última vez, ya lo he intentado, esta es la cuarta vez. Si me ven, pues directamente saldré corriendo. He llegado a matar aproximadamente a unos 35 soldados, me parece, en una de las veces, pero es que es imposible porque te atacan todos a la vez, te tienes que cubrir bastante bien y a ver, esto tampoco es... ¿Veis? No, es imposible. Ahora llegamos a este punto. Ya nos han visto. Pues nada, buscamos la pared esta y a correr.
Is that the best you can do? What are you doing? Tired of life? What's going? What?
Estamos ya llegando.
Gone weak at the knees, have you?
Jesus, what a fucking stink. I can't stand anymore. Look what's come crawling out from under some rock.
A tomar por culo. ¿Qué, me vais a hacer algo? Sí, me van a tirar con flechas. Vale, pues nada, ya hemos salido, nos ha costado... Parece sencillo, es muy sencillo. Si lo quieres hacer así, vas corriendo y tal, es muy sencillo, pero yo lo he intentado hacer en sigilo, tal y cual y todo esto, y hostias, para su puta madre. Para su puta madre. Así que nada. Vamos a reunirnos con el hijo puta este. Punto A. cuidado de no matarnos. A ver si no nos han matado ellos y nos vamos a matar nosotros ahora. Vale. Lo que me estoy dando cuenta es que no me he enterado sí, que por la mañana iba a haber alguna vaina, pero no me he enterado de cuál. Así que hubiera igual estado bien. En un principio he hablado a 2 o 3 NPCs y ninguno me daba opciones distintas de diálogo. Todos te decían las mismas cosas. Así que no sé.
So, we're out. Now it's time for you to keep your part of the bargain.
Don't worry, I keep my word. But I have to go to Ratai and see my father. They took my coin when they captured me.
Fine. We should get out of here as quick as we can anyway.
Well, you'll have to help me. Somehow the massage I got from that big bastard didn't do me a lot of good. I don't suppose you have a horse hidden around here.
A horse? Actually, I didn't think of that.
Lo que no sé es dónde está mi caballo, macho. Bueno, me alegro de haberle cumplido la parte de la palabra del trato, porque ahora estamos viendo estas cinemáticas que si no, si le hubiera dicho vete a tomar por culo, pues no las estaríamos viendo. Entonces, creo que ya vamos a ir a Rates directamente con él. Y nada, sí, efectivamente. Vamos a ver qué pasa ahora.
Any word about your boy, Radzig?
Nothing yet.
Let's hope he hasn't done anything rash. Wouldn't surprise me given the balls that he has. Now I wonder where he might have got those from.
Don't start, Hanush.
I'm sorry, sir. This fellow...
Henry!
Father?
I told you he had balls.
Well, I see that you haven't been idle, and we'll certainly need to have a talk later, but not quite so publicly. It looks like you have plenty to tell us. What happened?
I got a bit tied up at Vranyik. But now I know what they're planning.
What's being planned? And who's planning it? Spit it out, boy!
There's no longer any doubt about it. It's that Hungarian noble you were hosting on the same day Sigismund pillaged Skalitz.
Sir Istvan Toth.
Toth and his people. Everything fits. They're the ones making the counterfeit money and using it to hire mercenaries from all around. He's already got quite an army at Vranyik.
But what the fuck is he after?
I can tell you exactly, and you won't like it.
How's that?
I had quite a long talk with him.
What?
When I was trying to get into his camp, I was taken captive. We had a bit of a chat. Actually, he told me his entire plan.
What?
I suppose he thought he didn't need to keep it secret any longer. I'm not all that surprised.
Why not?
What's that bastard planning?
He's in the service of Sigismund. He wants to destroy King Wenceslas' allies. That means us. He's gathered a very large force. I'm honestly not sure if we can defeat them. And he knows no one will come to our aid now.
That fucking cunt! I'll skin him alive!
How many men has he got?
More than 100, I'd say.
Muchos,
How
muchos.
secure is their camp?
It's an old abandoned fortress on a hill above Sasau. It's inaccessible from 3 sides, surrounded by a timber palisade.
Bastard! I'll crush that rebel of his!
That's easy to say, old friend. It seems Toth isn't taking any chances.
Together with Divish, we can muster enough men. And we can all see there's no time to waste. That bastard wants a battle? Much better we pick a time and place than he does.
Undoubtedly. We have to take them by surprise. It would be best to attack tomorrow night. We can't get ready any sooner.
That's what I like to hear, Radzig.
Henry, I want you to get yourself fixed up and then go straight to Sir Divish of Talmberg. Tell him to assemble all the able-bodied men he can and bring them to Vranik tomorrow evening. We'll wait for him there.
Yes, sir.
Finally, a chance to show I'm not carrying a sword just for ornament.
What is it, Henry? Is there something else?
The thing is, we have to deal with Zbyszek.
I see. And who is he?
Zbyszek is a mill hand from Skalitz. When I went back there, I found him robbing the dead, and he called his bandit mates on me. It was his fault they nearly killed me. He joined Toth's men, and now he thinks that just because he helped me once, everything he did will be forgiven. He's expecting to get paid. But he's sorely mistaken. He's a traitor and a murderer who deserves to hang.
Swine. You fucking swine! This is what I get for sticking out my neck for you. I'll kill you, you cunt!
Henry, I must say I'm a little confused.
Go, you bastard, I'm innocent. I saved this fucker's life!
You scum!
Well then, lock him up!
You'll pay for this! My lord will slaughter you all like sheep! You don't stand a chance in hell! Leave me alone! Let me go, you fucker!
A tomar por culo.
Let's make an example of him. Put anyone else off the idea of banditry. I'll tell the executioner.
Well, that's not exactly how the law works.
Well, how does the law work these days? Not very well from what I've seen. And I'm not wasting food on criminals while we try to find someone to try them. Besides, it'll be good to show the common folk that we're taking action.
True enough.
A tomar por culo. Me cago en Dios.
Get a good meal inside you and get those wounds tended to. You look wretched. And if you need equipment or armor, tell Bernard. He'll give you what you need.
Yes, my lord.
No more, my lord. I'm your father. I swear, Hal, I planned to tell you. I'm sorry Istvan, of all people, beat me to it. But now, we have more urgent matters to deal with, Later, we'll have time to talk about it. What do you say?
As you wish, my lord. Father.
Good. Now go to Divish as quickly as you can, son.
Puto gordo. Bueno, misión completada, los dados se han lanzado. Para nada que hemos hecho, me cago en Dios.